Next on Watch the Damn Tape, WWE meets the WNBA. What it do, peeps? It's the Beat Chef for Watch the Damn Tape. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. Hit that bell to get notified when I drop my next video. New subscribers, I appreciate you for joining. Hope you enjoy the show. Old subscribers, thank you for continuing to help me build this platform and push out this content. Let's get into this Fever Mystics game. It was WWE, and it was WWE when it first started, because they dropped the bomb and said that Caitlin Clark was not playing due to a leg injury. Indiana Fever go on to win the game in overtime, 79-74. But this one was chippy. And the interesting thing about this game was Indiana was in a damn fight. It was very weird. I mean, the crowd was still enthusiastic even without Caitlin Clark being there. But Washington, the young players on Washington, they gave two S's about the Fever. They didn't care if Caitlin wasn't playing or not. I think they said Washington had like maybe 8 or 9 rookies on the team. So everybody's not going to make the team, but they damn sure were trying to make a point. They were giving them the business, and that's why it got chippy. Because it's preseason, you're trying to go through the flow of motion, basically get in shape, work out, go down the court, play light defense. No, they were playing. Washington wasn't effing around. During the college season, I gave Kiki Irifin an earful a lot of times. Kiki Irifin ain't in college no more. And Kiki Irifin is playing like she's fighting to get a roster spot. Sophie Cunningham can be a push the envelope player. You know, grabbing, tugging, pulling on your jersey. Does the little veteran things that get away with. And during the game, they had the head of referees talking about allowing the flow of offense and allowing the players to have unrestricted movements. And it was evident in this game because when Sophie was restricting movements, they were letting her know that ain't happening. And watch this sequence. This is two different instances. One with Brittany Sykes, who shoved her because she was grabbing her, and then Kiki Irfin, that they both went up for a rebound, and she had her hooked, and Kiki just did some kind of Jake the Snake, grab you over and lay you on the ground move. It was but check it out. Now that was within 5 minutes of each other. That was like one thing happened and then the other thing happened. It was wild to see. And at this time, Indiana's getting their butts whooped by the Mystics. I mean, it's a double digit lead at this point. Indiana's trying to claw back into the game. It's late in the second, and they were giving them fits. Sonia Citron was guarding everybody. She was guarding DeWanna Bonner. She was guarding Chelsea Mitchell. She was guarding Cunningham. She guarded whoever. And I know a lot of people always say, say that she was the third wheel at Indiana. So was Mitch Richmond. So was Chris Mullins, and so was Tim Hardaway. One of them was the third wheel, and they dominated. Run TMC. So even with Hannah Hidalgo and Olivia Miles and Sonia Citrone, somebody was going to play third wheel. Sonia Citrone is a bad woman, and she has a no BS, all business look the entire game. Her face doesn't change. She's there to play basketball. She's not there to smile and be your friend. She had a lot of support there. She had her coaches, her old coaches from Notre Dame. She had most of the team that was still on Notre Dame, because half of them are gone now. They were there. Take a look at these. Sonya had Sonya had plenty of support, and she played like a veteran. I'm telling you, this class of rookies is a little different. They're coming in with a chip on their shoulder and a "I'm going to take your job" mentality, and I'm here for it. I didn't mind the Kiki slam. I mean, hell, it is what it is. I mean, I was just impressed that Kiki showed some emotion, and she was like, when they both got up and Sophie was doing all that chirping, Kiki was like, "You don't want any of this, and I know you're not serious." I would have loved to seen it in preseason. That's how much it mattered, and you can tell it mattered that much, especially the Indiana, because they were terrible. I mean, both of them, like I said, they both shot terrible overall. I mean, the Mystics only shot 37.8%, and Indiana only shot 30. At one point, they were in the teens, shooting in the teens, close to the 20s for a while. But I mean, look at the stat line. DeWanna Bonner played 27 minutes. She was 1 of 8, had 9 points. Natasha Howard, 19 minutes, 4 of 11, had 11 points. Aaliyah Boston, 26 minutes, had 7 points. Kelsey Mitchell, 2 of 10 from 3, 4 of 17 from the field, had 12 points. Sydney Colson had a bagel. Sophie Cunningham was the team, and Sophie Cunningham played 34 minutes. 34 minutes, had 21 points, 8 rebounds, and a steal. Sophie Cunningham had to play those minutes. Lexi Hull played 32 minutes and scored 13 points, and she was 3 of 11. 1 of 3 from 3. They shot bad. They can get rid of Jaylen Brown, Yvonne Enum. They could cut them tomorrow. They could just go ahead and let them go. They played Michaela Timpson a little bit. You barely saw her. She was on the court for almost 9 minutes. Scored 4 points. Bree Hall got a bagel. I don't see Bree Hall making this team. Teams are making cuts this week. Matter of fact, teams are cutting players as soon as this game is over and they land back in their home city. They're giving players the pink slip. Cheyenne Sellers didn't even play in a preseason game and got axed. 3 Chicago Sky players got axed. They're cutting. They're cutting you now, and they're telling you, "Hey man, UPS is hiring." Right off the rip. They're not wasting any time. So I don't really see why Stephanie White played these players this many minutes when they have the most unusual schedule of playing a back-to-back in a preseason. Because they play tomorrow in Iowa versus the Brazilian national team, just like the Chicago Sky did on Friday night. You figure you would have got somebody else in the game just to give some of those players a rest, because at the beginning of the game, the Indiana Fever looked old. I mean, I know they want to run, but it looks like they need to play a more half-court game. And it seemed like Stephanie White should have been coaching the Mystics because the Mystics were getting out, getting in transition, and getting buckets. I mean, it was an entertaining game. If you just took away that they weren't scoring at a high clip, this was a very fun game to watch because it seemed like they were trying to go for some mythical championship, and you're like, okay, what are y'all really playing for? Because it's preseason. I liked what I saw from Washington. They got a lot of talent that's not going to make this team. They have a young lady, Ashton Prechtel, 6'5", 6'5". Like the way she moved on the court. If they cut this young lady, if I'm the Dallas Wings, I'm screaming at her quick. Because those two centers that they got in Dallas suck. They need some help in the post. And she can shoot from range. I mean, almost just like a younger version of Stephanie Dolson, but I think they keep her. I mean, the Mystics, I mean, they played Emily Inkster, 22 minutes. She had 9 points. Sonia Citrone, like I said, had 15. Stephanie Dolson, 23 minutes, had 10 points. Sutton, 30 minutes. A bagel. Brittany Sykes. Brittany Sykes is another one. Like I showed you in that video earlier, Brittany Sykes, she'll scrap in a heartbeat. I mean, she almost got into a couple tussles in Unrivaled. So Brittany's not one to bite her tongue and back down from anybody. And her DNA is in this team. You can already see it. They are about their business. Right when I saw Kiki do that slam, I said, yep, Brittany Sykes has gotten hold to her and told her, look, sweetie, this ain't USC. And this damn sure ain't Stanford. We need you to go to war. And she was battling. Kiki Irfin was giving Aaliyah Boston fits. Aaliyah Boston is big for no reason. Big, and they were saying she was in shape. I don't see it. I'm gonna be honest. I just do not see Aaliyah Boston. I mean, she hit a 3 in the first quarter. She hit a 3 from the corner. I mean, nice form, everything. And had a couple blocks, and you're thinking, okay, yeah, okay. She's, even though I think she's out of shape, she's finna bring it. And she hit like maybe one more shot, and that was it. She ended up with 7 points. You 6'5", 7 points. There was a stretch in the first half. I think it was the second quarter. She got a pass in the post, and she was right under the rim, and she kicked it out to Lexi Hull, who was like right between the free throw line. I mean, like maybe like a 5-foot shot, and missed it. And I was like, Aaliyah, anytime you 6'5" and you in the paint that close, and you're getting guarded by somebody smaller, you got to take this shot. You can't kick it out to no guard. But there was a lot of that in this game. There was a lot of blown at the rim. Like I said, this Indiana team, even though they got a whole new cast, it seems like the same thing. Just bad shot selection. I seen DeWanna Bonner shooting a bunch of jumpers, no form, off rhythm. Kelsey Mitchell the same way, off balance, just trying to shoot, looking for a call that wasn't there. You didn't get touched. Always looking around, complaining. It was hard to watch. It reminded me of Emmitt Smith when he was in his latter years and the Cowboys were sucking, and he said, I'm a diamond surrounded by poo-poo. And Caitlin Clark, man, the team ain't all that. This team ain't all that. I'm going to be on record. I'm going to come out with my predictions probably in about a week. But it's going to take this team a long time to gel. A long time. Especially defensively. They're old. I mean, people are talking about, Natasha Howard. Man, it ain't your resume from the past. It's your resume from today. I don't care about what you did in your previous stops. I don't care about your titles that you won. Same thing with DeWanna Bonner. I think DeWanna Bonner turns 38 in August. And Natasha Howard's right up there with her. So is Sydney Colson. You got three of your players, and if you're carrying 12 that are 30, Kelsey Mitchell's 30. It's a long season. They've added, what, 3-4 games? It's 44 games. Plus the playoffs are longer now. So your playoffs are longer. Man, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough, real telling for Indiana. I was hoping that some of the rookies would emerge. I was hoping Michaela would be pressing for more playing time. I was hoping that Bree Hall was putting something on tape to make them either trade Lexi or just get rid of Lexi altogether. But now Lexi Hall is picking up her defense. I mean, hell, she had 4 steals. Keep in mind they're playing a younger team, but 4 steals is 4 steals. So I mean, she's got to bring scoring punch, and she's got to bring a defensive presence that they did not have last year if she wants to stay on this team. But this game was a telling for them. The rookies for Washington, phenomenal. I mean, bright future. They're going to be fun to watch. And when they figure it out, it's going to be hard to keep up with them. It's going to be a track meet keeping up with those ladies with the Mystics. But I'd love to know what you thought. Leave your comments below. Until next time, peace.